Well, what if you could switch from burning carbs to burning fat? Dr. Ian Smith says you can. And the results? A loss of up to 20 pounds in 6 weeks.
Dr. Ian Smith is an expert on nutrition, fitness, and weight loss, with 20 books on the subject and countless media appearances. Dr. Smith recently researched something called metabolic flexibility. That's the body's ability or inability to switch from burning carbs to burning fat, and vice versa. In his latest book, The MetFlex Diet, Dr. Smith explains how we become our own body mechanics and operate at peak performance.
All right, he's back with us on the 700 Club, Dr. Ian Smith.
Good to see you, as always.
We love having you here. When we heard you were coming back, we were excited.
I love being here.
So your new book, The MetFlex Diet, what's different about this one?
Well, this is a principle I did not know existed, by the way. I was doing some research. People were saying to me, Dr. Ian, I am changing my diet. I'm exercising more, but I still can't lose weight. What's going on? And I discovered there's a term called metabolic flexibility, which means your body's ability to burn both carbs and to be able to also burn fats. Unfortunately, some of us can only burn one or the other well. So you're a good carb burner, but not a good fat burner, or vice versa. So in order for us to be able to eat all the different foods that we like and to be able to really be able to get our metabolism going well, we have to be flexible. And so this program says you're going to eat carbs and you're going to eat fats, and we're going to alternate them so your body is used to seeing both, and that makes your metabolism more flexible and thus allows you to burn calories and lose weight better. And by the way, people think that they're doing the wrong thing. It's not that. It's that their metabolism is stuck. This will unstick your metabolism.
So is there an ideal metabolic health, individuals should go for?
Yes. So when we talk about metabolic health, we're talking about blood pressure, blood sugar levels, cholesterol levels, triglyceride, your waist circumference. These are things that contribute to your metabolic health. Unfortunately, not many people are metabolically healthy in America. And so this program is to help you get more metabolically healthy. So not only will you metabolize foods better, but you'll also be able to lose weight better and feel better, and also bring down diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease.
So burning fat as opposed to burning carbs, can you explain to us the science there?
Yes. So the body likes to use carbs. The body loves carbs as a fuel. So people who say, I'm on a program where there are no carbs, that is not nutritionally sound. The body is built for carbs, but the body also uses fat. So when you're exercising, for example, in low-intensity exercises, not really robust, but low intensity, your body uses more fats for energy. When you're in high-intensity exercising, your body uses carbs. And so in this program, I vary the type of exercise you do. Sometimes it's low intensity, sometimes high, because we want to draw on our fat sometimes and draw on our carbs. And people have to understand, Andrew, that carbs are not the only source of energy. Fat actually is a storage form of energy.
So you talked about exercise, and for some folks, they say, all right, I'm going to change my lifestyle. Maybe they overdo it when they start exercising, right? Especially an older person, maybe they can't do what they used to. So do you suggest they start gradually?
100%. People, we call them weekend warriors. They see something on TV like Wimbledon or a football game and they want to go out and do it right away. No, you have to go into it very easily. My mother, for example, is doing the MetFlex diet, and she is of a certain age. I won't say the age, but she's of a certain age. But the idea is, I say to her, listen, just start by doing low-intensity exercise, because that will actually burn more fat. She'd like to reduce her fat. Yes, that burns more fat. And then, as you get more kind of conditioned, then you can increase the intensity.
Now, another big part of your book, intermittent fasting, and I guess that term intermittent is important.
Yes.
Fasting, I don't know if it's got a bad rap. People say it's completely unhealthy. You need to be wise about it, right? So how does it figure in to the MetFlex diet?
Well, we know, in religious circles, there is a fast, that we do a fast. So fasting is healthy. Intermittent fasting means that you're occasionally fasting. You're not starving. People think it means I'm not going to eat. The idea is you're going to eat your food in a certain period of time. That's one way of fasting. So you're still going to have all your meals and snacks, but you're going to do it in a certain window, and then you're going to do a fast. The other way of fasting is alternating the amount of calories you eat per day. Some days you eat normal calories, next day low calories, normal, low. So in the MetFlex diet, what I do is I take you through different types of intermittent fasting, because the overall beauty of intermittent fasting is it drives your body into your fat stores. You break your fat down and use that for energy instead of using food for energy. And so once again, trying to attack that fat, and that's what we call it IF. That's what IF does.
Now, keto diets are very popular, but you don't support the traditional keto diet. Am I correct?
Yeah,
Why?
because I think long-term keto is not a healthy way to eat, and I think it sets you up for medical issues, for heart problems, for blood pressure. Eating fat and high protein, kidneys can be affected. But short-term keto, which is what I use in the MetFlex diet, short-term keto is healthy. And so in this program, we are having periods of keto and periods of non-keto or carb loading. So you eat fats, carbs, fat, carbs. And when you go back and forth like that, it teaches your body how to be able to burn whatever fuel is available, which is the metabolic flexibility.
You've written a lot of books, done a lot of TV. You're an expert in this area. Why does this book have you excited? Have you discovered some new things?
Yes, I'm excited because people have lost so much weight on this program because it is a very doable program. It is regular food, it's inexpensive.
The food looks delicious, which we're about to get to.
We have a Facebook group called MetFlex Diet, so those at home, join our group. We have 20,000 people who have found tremendous success. So once again, the name of the book, MetFlex Diet, go on Facebook. But I want to show you, if I can, some of the foods.
Yeah, this is not the food until I got your book and read it. This is not the food I was expecting we'd be talking about.
Everyone says that, by the way. So, for example, these are just some examples. We have over 50 recipes in the book. They're very easy and very affordable. But, for example, in the morning, if you're on a keto day, because there are keto days, you may have keto pancakes, okay, which is fine.
Is that difficult for people to make or?
No, very easy. No. We have the recipe in the book. Okay. It may be on the website for 700 Club. But you can also have eggs and bacon. I mean, that's just normal way of eating. Some apples, once again, we're on a keto day, so we're not going too high on the carbs, but you can have some carbs, 50 grams or less on a keto day.
Now, let me stop you if I may. There's some great-looking bacon on that plate.
Yes.
All right?
I love bacon.
That's surprising.
Well, bacon is fatty, and it has protein, so it is made for keto, but it is not something we want to have on our carb loading days. Okay. So we're not going to eat this every single morning, but it's based on where you are in the program. But I eat bacon, by the way, and I eat pancakes. And by the way, having anything in moderation is typically okay.
So maybe how many mornings a week would someone be able to eat the eggs, apples, and bacon?
Yeah, so if you're on a keto week, then a keto week has about 4 or 5 days of keto, but you don't want to have bacon every single morning, but it gives you different options other than bacon.
All right, let's talk about some lunches.
Yeah, so some lunches. So here, for example, would be a carb loading day. Pizza, as you can see here, has a lot of good stuff on it.
Yeah, another surprising one.
Well, I'm a cheese pizza guy. A New York slice is what I like to eat. But you can have pizza. You can put some pepperoni, some olives on it, a nice green garden salad. But this is carb loading, right? Remember, some days we're going to eat a lot of carbs, which is getting our body acquainted to carbs and learning how to burn them.
Should we have carb food like this the day before a workout, day of? Does it matter? Following?
Great question. So depending on the type of workout you're going to do, if you're going to do a high-intensity workout where you're really robust, you should be heavy on carbs. Okay. If you are going to do a low-intensity workout, that's when you're going to start burning more fat.
Real quick, does the dressing matter? Should we stay away from certain dressings?
You want to stay away from dressings that have too much sugar and have high calories. All right. Cheeseburger and fries, I know, yes. Because, listen, people are going to eat this stuff, right? I mean, you can't have a program that's overly restrictive because you're going to be on vacation, you're not have many options, you're going to have it. And so, yes, you can have fries. You can have cheeseburger on certain days.
Fries.
Good fries, right? I love fries. I'm tempted not to eat it. I don't want to talk my mouth full.
But put it down.
Yeah, but the idea is this. The idea is that you're going to have this some of the times. Once again, not all the time.
Yeah.
And lastly, dinner. So spaghetti and meatballs, very affordable. The whole family can have it. This is a carb-loading day, lots of pasta. And one of my favorite meals, of course, is salmon. I like to have it on the bed of mashed potatoes.
Yeah, you mentioned in here you really like fish and salmon. What is it about salmon? The taste, the nutrients?
The taste, it's high in omega-3s. Okay, so it's really good fat. It's a fatty fish. I love the taste. Grilled and seared is wonderful with some veggies. So once again, Andrew, these are just some options on the MetFlex diet that you can have. And once again, affordable, easy to make. And if you're going out, you can do it on vacation.
The cool thing is it almost looks like the cheat day, so to speak. But it's not really, right? It's part of the plan.
Well, the MetFlex diet incorporates cheat into the program. There is no cheating. This is just eating. We don't want to penalize people for having fun. Food should be fun sometimes. And I don't want people following the program for the rest of their life.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Ian's book is called The MetFlex Diet. It's available wherever books are sold. Highly encourage you to get it. Dr. Ian, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Always love
having
having
you.